Screens Bounder, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder that we go live here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central, and Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central. So make sure you mark your calendar down. Okay. I should put the chat on so I can see everybody coming in and talking. We got 3 people in the waiting room. So let's go get to the big list. Okay. As we're waiting for everybody to come in, the first one, okay, is will Doge outperform Shiba Inu? Okay. So, yes. So let's have a look at that. So will it outperform? According to the cards, yes, it's going to definitely outperform the Shiba Inu. Doge is going to be outperforming Shiba Inu. We got dogs howling in the background and barking. Neighbor's new dog is quite young, and they're training it. So, just if you hear dogs in the background, that's what that is. So yes, a lot of the Doge fans are going to be very pleased with this, where Doge is going to be outperforming Shiba Inu in the near future. I don't think that's going to be continuous as we go along, but for the next little while, I believe it's going to be outperforming Shiba Inu. Okay, you got anyone in the chat yet? Okay, maybe they're shy today. Okay. So the next one up is Cardano. Let's just have a quick look at Cardano for the next 3 months as we move along. Looking at Cardano. So Cardano, it seems they're doing this balancing act. I think in the next 3 months they're going to be having a really hard time maintaining everything that they were going through or in trying to do with their platform in the next little while. There's going to be a lot of drawbacks in the next little while as they try to correct many of the things that were going on within the platform itself, and that's going to be bringing down the price in the next 3 months. Even though it's going up a little bit with the Bitcoin and everything at this moment, I don't think that's going to be getting any traction for the next little while. Cardano is still a great cryptocurrency going forward, but I think they're going to be having their troubles with not only the health of the platform itself, but with the money coming in. A lot of the people were doing not nefarious things, but little money-making solutions in the background are going to be very, very disappointed for the next little while. So just for the next 3 months, I think they're going to be having a really rough time for the next little while. Okay. So the wife says, hello, everybody. Okay. The chat is working. This is a good thing. Just making sure that everybody goes to that professionally designed website in the corner here over there. Okay, it's always opposite on my camera. Secondreadingsbyandre.com. It's at the top of Google right now, so make sure you go there as soon as you can, I guess. Now, somebody was asking a pre-question, and what was that?
Will Russia be successful in forcing other countries to purchase oil with their ETH gold and rubles?
Okay, so if you didn't hear that, the question was, will Russia be successful getting other countries to buy their oil and gas, of course, um, with their rubles, which is now based on gold, okay, Bitcoin, and many of the other cryptocurrencies that Russia is now implementing for trade. So let's have a look at that. And now we got some people in the chat, which is a relief. Even though I don't mind talking to myself, it's great to have some people in the chat here. So hello, Kroon. And Ann S is here. We got Super Whittle Guy. Hello. So let's have a look at if Russia will be successful in making the other countries, mostly Europe, pay in rubles, which is gold backed now, and cryptocurrencies. It seems that they're going to have to make some side deals on this side, because I don't think the other countries are able to. They're not unwilling to. They're just they don't have the right things to buy those things. So in a way, no, but in another way, there's going to be some side deals with Russia to bring over gas and oil to the other European, especially the European countries. And the other thing that everybody forgets is most of our fertilizer in North America comes from Russia. So this may be a very scarce growing season for our farmers here in North America if some deals aren't made. Okay. And it's kind of like the upper echelon want this to happen. So it's just, hello, Jerome. Hi, guys. He says that's what the upper echelon wants to have happen. So trying to starve us out, I guess. So in a sense, they're not going to be successful, but they're going to be making side deals in other currencies. Okay. So things behind the scenes going on for that. Let's do one more from the big list, and then we'll get to the chats. Now, the next one we're going to look at: when will fiat currency disappear and only crypto be used? Okay, that's a pretty good question, as we're heading that way anyways. Okay, and all the governments around the world are kicking and screaming into the new system and trying to convince all the non-crypto people out there to start using cryptocurrencies as money. That's going to be happening very, very soon. Just not that any government condone or says it's good. It just means we're going to have to do that the way that the currency situation is going at this moment. So let's have a quick look at that. When will fiat turn into cryptos? Okay. And we got the death card right off the hop, which is meaning that fiat currency is going to be dying a very slow to quick death, depending on how you look at it. I've been looking at that situation for many, many years, and we already knew that that was going to happen if you pay attention to the financial world. So I have a feeling in the next 5 to 6 years that's going to be happening. I think the United States is going to be holding on for dear life that their currency is going to be adequate for the task. I do see a change in the fiat currencies going to something more substantial like gold or silver. Okay. Hopefully that answers that question. Now let's get to the chat. What are the people asking here? Hello from the Netherlands. I wonder if XRP is still going down now. Well, there's a lot of rumors, okay, that XRP is going to be the new Swift system, okay? And it's going down a little bit. I was looking at it earlier. All the cryptos are a little bit in the red and not huge, okay? So I do see XRP as being one of the great currencies going forward, along with Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Of course, XRP is going to be on that list. Okay, and we have the Bitcoin Cash and Chainlink. Okay, so if you have those in your portfolio, you'll be doing just fine. What's another question?
Oh.
You're welcome, crew. How far will Chainlink go price-wise? Thank you. Okay. Now, if it's one of the top coins that's going to be the money in the future, it's more of an article type thing where it allows other blockchains to talk to one another. It's going to be very important in the future, of course. Let's just have a look at that. Yeah, Chainlink is going to do rather well. All the naysayers that have been talking about Chainlink for the last little while. Boy, that dog's really howling in the background. They're going to have a lot of victories going forward. Okay. People don't expect it to do really well. It was huge for a while. Okay. And then it kind of fell in favor for some other cryptocurrency. So I'm thinking that it's going to regain its title. Okay. So no problems there with Chainlink. We're going to have this crazy situation where cryptocurrencies are going to go crazy high, okay, and it's going to drop a little bit, okay, maybe back to, this is Canadian prices, of course, maybe back to 47,000, okay, whatever that is in American, I'm not quite sure at the top of my head, and then kind of linger there for a while as the new system is brought into place, and then it's going to go up like crazy. So making sure that we have cash, okay, just in case our debit cards stop working and it's already been happening here and there around the world, and some gold and some silver, and then it's going to get into that cryptocurrencies. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. And hello, blockchains. Can I get a 3-card reading about my job? Okay. It seems that there's some balancing that you're going to have to be doing where you're kind of tied to an old idea that may not be working. I think there's a moment where you're going to have this opportunity to find another position, either in the where you're working now or at a different location. Um, we got the double card, so it just means you're tied to a old idea that may not be working out exactly as you want it to. And we got that 2 of Pentacles, which is balancing. So you're deciding between this job and another job. If it's not quite yet, it's going to be very, very soon. Okay. But I do see movement from your position to something else. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question, blockchains. How will Dent go? Okay. That's the dental coin, I'm assuming, or the cell phone coin. There's two. Denta chain, which I think is the medical one, and Denta coin, which is the cell phone provider. But I'm assuming you're talking about the dental one. Okay. Let's just have a look. Well, this will be for the dental thing. I think it's going to be falling on hard times. It does have a use case, but I'm thinking they're having a lot of problems implementing a lot of the things that are part.
It's the phone one.
Oh, it's well, we'll do both. Two for one here. This will be the cell phone or the dental one, okay? And then we'll do the cell phone one. Thank you, Brad. So the dental one is going to be kind of lackluster for the next couple months as they try to get all their. It's kind of one of the first NFT type of thing because it's your medical record, right? Going forward. So they're going to have a lot of trouble implementing that on a grander scale. So lots of problems. Okay. So let's look at the cell phone one, Dent, DCN. Okay. See, everybody gets confused about those two coins. And they're, well, they both involve your mouth talking and one fixing your teeth. But let's have a look at the Dent coin. Okay. Now that one's going to do rather well, actually. We got 3 of Pentacles, which is they're in the process of building everything out to being just peachy king. They're waiting on some more funding from some other source. But once they get all that collected, and they will, it's going to be smooth sailing for that cryptocurrency and for the platform itself. I do see it becoming a huge or bigger thing in about 2 to 3 years' time. Okay, hopefully that answers your question, Sims. You got a 2 for 1. Super Whittle guy says, nice bull run crypto is in right now. How long will this continue before another dip? Now, a lot of psychics are saying it's going to go to about 80,000. That's American, because it was Americans that were talking about that. So that'd be like almost $100,000 in Canadian, which is nice. And then it'll drop. But let's see if they're correct on that. How long for the big bull market here? Oh, I do see it going up to this point and then doing this for the next little while. Kind of going sideways at the new level. I do see it going for the next 3 months or 2 and a bit months from my previous thing. And then it's going to go down a little bit, as we've already discussed, and then spike up again. Okay, so 2.5 months from now. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. I'm just hoping having a small amount of the right crypto will be enough to weather the financial chaos coming down the road. Yes. Especially Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Chainlink, XRP are good ones to have in your bags, along with Bitcoin Cash and a couple other ones, but those are going to be the main ones that everybody's going to be turning to. Okay, when this financial system collapse happens, okay, it's going to go into stages from, according to some of the other psychics on YouTube, that you may need cash, okay, because some of the if you're used, especially us Canadians, we like using debit machines everywhere. We don't really use that much cash anymore. So to have some cash on hand to buy those necessary items, and then it might turn into gold and silver if you don't, if you can manage it, and then it's going to go to the cryptos. And at that moment, we're going to see a huge amount of people buying, not for this is where it's going to change from owning crypto to speculate with, okay, into a necessity, okay. That'll be that period of time when cryptocurrencies will be a necessity to do trade, and that's going to be happening very soon. And we're not going to have these discussions on the price of this and the price of that. It's just going to be, okay. This is how we're going to be functioning in the future, along with some type of fiat currency from the United States and Canada, because they got to bring it flat and then start building it up again with a new currency. Okay, and that's going to be based on better hard currency. Okay, like gold, silver, and probably cryptocurrencies to back their fiat currency. It wouldn't be fiat anymore; it'd be gold backed. Okay, as most of the world is going to that. Okay, no problem. I have to say this: there will be soon a nuke used by Putin soon. No. Um, a lot of it is what you're seeing on the news is smoke and mirrors. And it's just to distract everything from what's happening in the financial world. Putin just wants to get the job done that he wants done in the Ukraine, and then he's going to stop. I think they're going to be going through. They're going through a peace talk right now. Actually, let's see how that goes. Okay, because United States is not going to touch this with 10-foot pole, and no other country will be interfering because they have no right to. Even though our humanity says that we should do something, it's not really something we should get involved in. Okay, there's bigger things out here. So let's see if those peace talks work today. It's going to take a long process before the peace talks finalize. Them coming to the table is going to avert many of the things that we're going to collapse everything. Okay, so they are going to come to some agreements very, very soon, but it's not going to be everything that Putin wants. So it's going to be this long, drawn out talking with one another to hammer out all the details. So in that time, if the United States stays out of this situation, I think they'll do just fine. I do see France coming in and helping out for whatever reason as well. But it will go as Putin had planned. Okay? Hopefully that relieves some of the tensions out there about nuclear bombs falling on your head. Hi, everyone. Hi, Andre. Is Cryptobox going to do well? Another one I have never heard of. Okay. So many cryptos, so little time. Okay. So Cryptobox. Not sure anything about this one. There's some black hat activity that's going on with that one. Okay. It's not too healthy at the moment. Everything that all the celebrations that they were hoping for are going to be collapsing on their face. The money is going to be we'll say this for the next 3 months. There's a lot of people that are propping it up. Okay. But I don't think it's going to reach the height of what it could be. Okay. So I don't think this one's going to do as well as people were thinking it will do. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Wow, that's a big thing. Somebody's advertising. Okay. Yeah, please don't advertise on here. Just makes our job more difficult. Is Satoshi Island in? I didn't know there was a Satoshi Island, but is it a good place to live? Okay. It's just the cards are just saying that you're going to be having a hard time getting there for whatever reason. It's going to keep you up late at night thinking about how you're going to go to this place. I think just staying in the place that you are, okay, is probably a little bit better than going somewhere else. It's always darkest before the night or dawn. Okay, so I know everybody's still in this panic mode and everything's going to fall on their head and all that sort of thing. We're slowly going to be coming out of that very, very soon. Now we're going to get ready for the collapse of the currency systems around the world. And we're going to make it through. Okay. It's going to take hard work, patience, and ingenuity to get through this. So if you have some cash, gold and silver and cryptos, you should be fine. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Edgeware. Okay. Everybody's fast and furious. Damn spammers. Now I'm a little bit famous. I'm getting a lot of these spammers in my emails now, asking for me to promote their project. Okay. or spammers like the one you just saw. I think that was on YouTube. Facebook. Okay.
Facebook.
So we're looking at Edgeware. Super Whittle guy says he was the first spammer. Now getting to Edgeware, let's see, have a look at that. The health is okay. There's a lot of things that they were hoping for, which are not going to be completed anytime soon. With that project, the money is going to be lackluster for the next little while. But the people are fine with it. Like the people that are involved with the project are okay. They're just, they want to charge, but they don't know where to charge to. So I think they're a little confused on what direction they want to take the project to. So that's going to be affecting everything in the project itself. It's going to survive. Yeah, I don't think it's going to survive for much longer, maybe a year or two. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Okay. What do you see on VVS Finance? Okay. So VVS. Some pretty good cards coming up. They're going to have some victories with building the project itself. The money's going to be actually fairly good in the next 3 months' time. But the programming is going to be a little shaky for the next little while as they're trying to work on everything behind the scenes. But they are going to have victories. So this, I guess, it's just started in development or something new with this one, I'm assuming. And they're just little victories here and there as they correct a lot of the things going on behind the scenes in the platform itself. The people are working hard on the project behind the scenes, and they're a little ragged. So even through all that, the price is going to do just well. Just peachy keen, as they say. So probably a good one to look into if you want to. Of course, not financial advice, of course. If you have some spare money, you might want to put some into that one. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Okay, Varsity. How will VRA do? It's already shown that the money is going to be pretty lackluster, and a lot of things that are happening within the project itself that's not the greatest. And a lot of the people that are involved in it are the right mix of people to have within that project itself. So for the next 3 months at least, it's going to be very tough for them to getting any traction, because of all those factors going on, and it's going to be affecting the price moving forward. And there's going to be a lot of sleepless nights for the team working on it, probably because they don't have the right people involved with it. Okay, probably one that you would want to watch, but maybe not putting anything into until a later time. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Yeah, Brad, what do you see with Holocoin? Hot, right? I think that's your thing. Holochain. Boy, it's really snowing out there. Whew. We're having our pre-April snowfall. Winnipeg. It's just a wonderful thing. All our snowbanks melted. Now they're coming back. Okay, so we're looking at Holochain. So for the next 3 months, they're going to have a lot of problems with the the program itself, the platform itself. Um, and of course, that's going to be affecting the price as people kind of lose heart in it. And, oh, they're not no good. Let's go into something else. Um, the people are fine. They're not doing anything naughty behind the scenes. Um, they're just having a really rough time with programming, I guess, at the moment. Which of course is going to be affecting the price. It may come down to where they have to reboot it or something like that, the whole system, and then move forward from there. Okay, so maybe it's this is more of a wait and see thing before putting any of your hard-earned money into that. Okay, at least for the next 3 months. Okay, hopefully that helps you out, Brad. How do you see Ethereum doing in 2022? Well, it's going to be one of course, it's going to stay in that second spot. It's going to do rather well. 5,000 Canadian. I don't know what that is in American or any other currency. They are going to finish up the new Ethereum 2.0 that they're injecting into the system. I think they're on the test net right now, as I hear, and that's going to go well. It's going to take a little longer than that they had originally planned. It's maybe a little beyond. I think they were saying June or July, maybe a little past that until it's all said and done. Yeah, it's going to do well. I think it's at least 5,000 to 6,000 Canadian in the next little while. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. How long will the war last? I see another month or two. And who will dominate Mr. Putin or the other side? I don't think anyone's going to be dominating Mr. Putin. I think Putin has all the cards. Okay. And if you really study the situation, Putin and other countries that are aligned with him got everybody by the gonads. Okay. Um, Even now, you won't hear that on the news. It's just the way it is. Okay. Let's just have a quick look. How long will that war last? I'm picking up another couple months at least. They're in their talks right now, so I said the talks are going to take longer than normal. They might have some bit of a ceasefire as they dictate terms to Ukraine. Yeah, it's going to be about another 2 to 3 months' time as they straighten everything out, and nobody's going to be doing anything to Putin. So, yeah, if you research it a little more, you're going to see that Putin has everybody by the short and curlies. Okay, thank you for the question. Will Dash price reach 1,000 in 2022 between EOS and Dash? Which would you recommend for a long-term hold? Well, the second part of the question, or second question, is very easy. I would hold Dash before I would hold EOS. EOS is neither here nor there. As a project, they keep waffling on their project, so that's an easy one to recommend. So it'd be Dash. Will Dash price reach $1,000 again? I remember when it was $1,000 last time. I knew a few millionaires with Dash. That would be like 2017, around in there, 2018. And they all had nodes. So part of our crypto group. And you need 1,000 dash to hold a node. So me and the wife knew a few dash millionaires for a short period of time. So will dash reach $1,000 in 2022? It's going to be close, but not quite. It may be like eight. Well, this is Canadian, I'm thinking, about $800 to $700 price Canadian. So it'll be up in that range. It's going to be making a comeback because it's a very good cryptocurrency to use around the world. In South America, it's used widely by the populace there because that's what they've been working on for quite some time. So yes, it'll start to get to that price very, very soon. Not this year, probably next year. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Axion team in finally using a 10% tax sale to help price finally. Okay. They were having troubles with the platform not that long ago. Is this like a burning mechanism? With that, I think the price will come up, but not to that penny. I think it's this one. It won't come to that penny, like everybody was asking. Or I think that was Shiba Inu. Everybody was asking about the penny thing. This one, the price will go up, and not amazingly for the next little while, especially if that's the burn mechanism that everybody was thinking of coming into play. Okay. Well, thank you for the information. Jerome, my buddy Jerome. Like a 3-card reading. Will he be moving next year? First thing that came up was Toronto for whatever reason. You're gonna find balance in the new place. Yes. So the question is yes. I'm not sure if you know where you're going, but the place it'll have everything that you require to move forward for yourself. Okay. Um, I think you're going to be getting some new teachings there. Okay. I think that would be there's a job position there, and plus somebody's going to be teaching you from that area. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know if it's Toronto, but that was just the first thing that came to mind. Thank you, Jerome. What do you see happening with pensions when the system tanks? I know lots of folks who have big pensions. Are they doomed? Yeah, Halo is hot. I do. I've heard on the grapevine that they're quickly putting a lot of those pensions into cryptocurrencies because of that situation going to be happening very, very soon. I don't know if all of them will be saved. I hope so. This will be the new society that we're going to have to build upon, where that old system we have to get rid of and start building our own system going forward, and putting money into helping other people. Okay, going forward. So I think a lot of them will be okay because I know behind the scenes I've heard that they're quickly putting pensions into cryptocurrencies. Um, So there's going to be a small handful of people that don't make it through. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. ETH 2.0 should be implemented around August, September. Yeah, I feel the same. 12,000, 15,000 price target by end of the year. I would say that in the next year, 2023. Okay, that'd be more accurate. There's a whole lot of things that have to happen before that happens. Okay. Do you know something about Casper? I've heard, Casper is something that they're trying to put on top of the Bitcoin protocol. I think. I think that's all I know about it. Sorry about that, Laura.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
much about Casper.
Okay.
Being honest, I've heard of it, and I think it's something to do with Bitcoin. But outside of that, I don't know. Vthor. Will Vthor token go up to 40 cents during the next 3 months? Okay. No, I don't. The cards aren't showing that, but the price will go up quite a bit, but not to that amount of money in the next 3 months. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. You're right about SHIB and Ethereum. Just waiting for 4 days to see my transaction completed. SHIB needs their own blockchain ASAP. Yes, correct. Hi, Andre. Is your friend Andrew? Oh, it's your friend Andrew. Can I ask you a question? This is the question. Are there any entities in my home? I'm always hearing things. Okay.
I saw a grandma in a rocking chair.
Grandma in a rocking chair. So that's a yes. The wife sees that a little bit better than I do. I can see them, but let's just have a look. Yeah, there is. There's an older gentleman and a grandmother in a rocking chair. I think are they people that you knew? Or they're just recent tenants that were part of the house. It's as entities go, it's nothing really to worry about. They'll give you a little fright if you're not. If you walk into a room, there they are. They give you a bit of a shock, but outside of that, they're harmless. If you need anybody to not exercise them, okay, it's called rescue work. Okay, where you ask the spirits what they require, because sometimes spirits don't know that they're dead. Okay, and they don't want to forget. How do you say that? They miss the train going to the other side sometimes, or they died suddenly and they don't know that they passed away, or there's unfinished business here on Earth that they need resolving. So yes, the question to you here. Um, Question is yes. And if you email me, I could probably put you in touch with somebody that can help you a little better if you're wanting to get rid of them or help them out. Will SN Node Club project survive for the next 2 years? Okay. Yes, it's going to do rather well. It has the right mixture of uh, things involved with it to keep it moving forward. The money's going to be a little lax for the next little while, but it will survive. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Card reading for Mr. Newer, please. Okay. I love the picture. Okay. Mr. Newer. It's something to do with money. That things are going to be hidden. Okay, things hidden that are going to be coming to the forefront for Mr. Newer in whatever form, and he's going to be showing that he's a little bit better off than he was letting on. And I think he's going to have a little bit of emotional situation for in the next little while. Okay, financially, yeah, he has a little bit more money than he's letting on. Okay, he's okay. No, silver to 10,000 this year. Not this year. It'll be in 2023, 2024, that sort of thing. But it is going to go up quite a bit. Okay, because of all the things going on around the planet, and we don't want to get too much into politics going on. But yes, it will get to that price, just not this year. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. And it's a great asset to have. Okay, going forward. Hi, Andre. Is Icon on your big list? It's not on my big list. Okay, the big list is actually something information gained from political and banking of what's happening behind the curtain. Okay, on how the new system is going to be set up. Okay, our new financial system. And the coins that I'm describing are part of that. Okay, Icon could be, in the bigger sense, part of that bigger thing. It's just not going to be one of the bigger coins. Okay, most things are going to be based on those coins that I mentioned. Okay, especially Ethereum. What will it do this year? Let's have a look. The body of it's fine. It's very healthy. There's going to be a little lowering of the money, a little lackluster with that money for the next little while because of situation going on everywhere, and everything's going to be topsy turvy for the next little while. There's going to be a huge change in the personnel that are involved with it. Okay, and it's to do with emotional baggage going on within the team itself. and a lot of smoke and mirrors. I think one of the members is telling the other members that it's going to be this and it's not. Okay, so hiding things from everybody on the team. And this is going to be affecting the project for the next 3 months and for the rest of the year. Okay, it will be around, it just won't be amazing. Okay, like many of the other cryptocurrencies that are out there. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Ah, Casper is proof of stake protocol for Ethereum. Oh, okay. I know I've heard it from somewhere. I just didn't know if it was Ethereum or Bitcoin or something else. But yeah, thank you, Brad. Okay. Is DSLA protocol super undervalued? Or as it is just a fraction of a penny per coin? It will go double digits on pennies or cents. So I guess the question is, will it go to 10 cents? Okay. And we're going to say within the next 3 months because he didn't give a time period. Hello, Marlon. Thank you for the $10, and I'll get to your question in a second. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. It doesn't seem it's going to go to double digits in the next 3 months or the next year. I think it's going to be below that amount of coinage, I guess you can call it, for that period of time. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out, Nicholas. Super chat. Woohoo. Hi, Andre. Are we still going sideways until May as your previous? Yeah. It's going to go and then then it's going to go. Yeah, it's just annoying to watch. We're going now. I think you said ADA may have one more drop. Is it still on the cards? I think ADA was dropping today a little bit. But let's just have a quick look. Outside of the small little drop it's going through right now because of difficulties happening within that particular cryptocurrency, I think all the things that were holding it back are going to be released. Okay. And I don't think we're going to have any great. I know you're looking for the big drop for the big buy, but I don't think it's going to be happening in huge amounts of dropping. Okay. The whole market is to drop. I don't think it's going to be huge. Like Bitcoin will be like 47,000 Canadian. So that's quite a drop. And of course, the whole market will do the same. Okay. It will come back up. There's a whole messy period of time where we're going to have to go through before cryptocurrencies really go to the moon. And that won't be much longer. We're going to have to do that. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Marlon.
Oh, we done?
One more, and we're almost at that hour.
UFOs.
Hi, Andre. UFO question. Are those ARC UFOs activating real? That's Michael Sala. I think we did a little reading on that previously. We were saying that yes, they are real, and this is part of why Putin's doing what he's doing, on top of many other things that he's trying to accomplish there. Are they going to be activating? Yes. It's it was the big secret. Of course, these arcs are around the various spots around the planet. Ukraine just happens to be one of them. And yes, they're going to be activated in some fashion. And it's going to be really affecting North America, especially the United States. And they're going to be, there's Russians. So we're going to see, I don't know how they're going to show it in the news. Okay, their displeasure with this, but I don't think it really matters because I think a lot of the American politicians are going to be busy with many other things. Okay, especially on the world stage. Okay, so that's our hour. Hey, always grateful to have everybody out chatting and doing predictions for everybody. Always a pleasure doing that. Make sure if I missed your question, put it in the comments after the video goes back onto YouTube. There's that little period of time where it transcribes and then goes into YouTube itself. Everybody's asking about timestamps. Those we get up after the video is transcribed. Okay, so be patient. The wife works hard on those things. Just going through an hour video and picking out everything just takes a little while. Everything else, of course, go to my new website, psychicreadingsbyandre.com. There you can book a reading if you like a personal reading with me. It's in the what section is that? Services. Okay. So you can go to services and book a reading. Has all the information there for that. Also, we have Patreon there if you'd like to participate in that. And I believe that's it. Oh, and if you'd like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best way possible, we also have trousers for sale on the website. Okay. So with that, the wife's working hard in the background here. I'll see you Thursday at 5:00 p.m. Central, and make sure you mark your calendars, and Saturdays and Sunday at 10 a.m. Central as well. Okay, mark your calendars. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.